You may remember that I reviewed Alan Lancaster's Bombers on Barrel and Squidger Records, a live recording from 1989 featuring Alan Lancaster on bass and vocals, Ty Coates on vocals and saxophone, Steve Crofts on lead guitar, John Brewster, formerly of The Angels, on guitar, and John Coghlan, obviously of Quo, on drums. Now, this was a hugely successful album and it sounded great, and if you want to check out my review of it, you can click here. And following that release and put out on the 30th anniversary of the Bombers' debut album Aim High is a new album by a collective put together by Ty Coates called Ty Coates Bombers. This is Man Down, and first off, it rocks. Those that are familiar with the material of the Bombers will kind of know what to expect here. And what this album presents is an updated version on the formula that was laid down in 1990. The album starts with a track called The Phoenix, which is exactly what an album opener is supposed to be. It's fast, it's a bit raunchy in places, it's got a beautiful riff going on in there, and it sets the tone for the entire album. There's some brilliant riffs in here, some great boogie rock going on, but that isn't all. There are also some quite poignant moments on here, including the title track, Man Down, Sons of Anzac, Get to Know Yourself, and From a Distance. And these tracks showcase some amazing vocals by Ty Coates. Now, Ty is the only original member on this album, but the band features Christina Crofts, the widow of the late Steve Crofts, on lead guitar and sounding as good as ever. His presence is definitely there, and she helps to bring her own style to it as well. Now, there are 10 tracks on here, 2 tracks of which were recorded and released 30 years ago with the original Bombers, and have been reignited on this release with new interpretations. They are Get Up and Get It On, written by Alan Lancaster and John Brewster, and the very popular low-down power ballad No Danger. Now, the latter, some might question why it's on here, but it's a favourite, and you can't really call it a 30th anniversary release without some kind of callback to the past on there. And Get Up and Get It On is very much the same arrangement as was done 30 years ago, but obviously I think it might be an octave or so lower than the original, which is understandable, and it just rocks, right? I can tell that Brewster and Lancaster had a hand in writing it as well as Coates. So what do I think of this album? Well, I highly recommend it, and I hope that it leads to more in the future. So yeah, this is highly recommended if you love just good solid blues boogie rock with great messages within.